What is up, guys? We're going to be doing all 12 zodiac signs today. We're going to be doing them one by one, not by element. So we'll give it a few minutes for some people to hop in here because I know I said I was going to go live at 12:30. It is 12:29. These are a little dirty, but I have posted. Hey Google, lower volume. I have posted in the chat. Hello, my dear. I have posted a discount code that is able to be used now to the end of November on all services. So go ahead, check that out. It is pinned in the comments. But yeah, let's get into it. How's the lighting? Do I need to make it a little brighter, or is it like too dark? Because I can make it a little brighter. Have you seen me looking here? It's just because I have my monitor up. But let me know. Let me know in the comments if the lighting is good. Let's get started with, I'm going to start with fire, water, earth, air. That's how I'm going to do it. Okay. So we'll do, this is just for the timestamps, okay? Aries, Leo, Sag. What'd I say? Fire, water. Okay, yeah. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Gem, Libra, Aqua. Okay, Aquarius. Okay. Good morrow. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. I decided to do some little piggy tails today. I decided to have fun. Let myself be fun instead of so serious all the time, because I actually have a very goofy side to me that I don't think YouTube knows as much as my patrons do. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for these zodiac signs. So let's start with Aries. Aries. Okay. I feel like you might think that you're being tormented right now. I literally heard the word torment, and so I am blind as a bat. Okay. I literally heard the word torment for Aries. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to start with the Animal Spirit Oracle. I'll do the same decks for all the signs just to allow things to run smoothly and keep it going. So I'll pull 2 Oracle cards, and then we'll pull some tarot on top of it. Okay, how about that? Let's see what's going on. Aries. Show me what I most need to see for Aries. Is it just me, or is this like excessively loud? Hey Google, lower volume. Thank you. Gosh. Aries. Life is a mystery and sing your own song. That makes a lot of sense for what we were feeling with you. This energy of torment, right? This energy of, is the universe really supporting me? Are they really challenging me? With sing your own song, this tells me I think the collective, all zodiac signs, are going through a transcendence of their ego at this time. This might have to do specifically with how you perceive things or how you speak, right? I feel like this is someone who literally wants to pull their hair out. Like, it feels like very frustrated, but it's like, okay, no, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. But I feel like this is someone who's just being challenged to like stay calm. Let's look at life as a mystery. I want to see what this is in regards to. It's going to pass. It's going to pass. Bobcat spirit. 3 of Cups. Ooh, so you're over some people. You're pretty much over some. It might not be over the people necessarily, but it's like, okay, can this situation with this person just pass already? I'm tired of the chaos. I just want things to be, it's almost like peaceful. Like, can't we just be cordial? Can we just talk about it? This 6 of Swords tells me that energetically, you really want to move on from the chaos, from the conflict right now. I feel like a lot of this communication is going to come in through another person approaching you or through a family member, somebody giving you new insight. Sing your own song, 10 of Wands in reverse. This is, I like this because a 10 of Wands in reverse tells me that you're in the midst of letting this go. You might actually say things that in the past you would have kept within and just simply be expressing it as, hey, I'm saying this because I'm trying to do things differently. Right? So we have the Hangman in reverse, which is the new perspectives, and then the Ace of Wands. So you have two cyclic energies and a major arcana. I really like this. With the two cyclic energies, this tells me that that's that exhaustion with the 9 of Wands in between the 10 and the Ace. 10 minus 1 gives you 9, 9 of Wands. So that is that energy of exhaustion, right? Of I no longer want to keep pushing, and I know I just need to surrender to how things are at this time. This energy is someone who feels out of control in their current life, and it's because the divine's really creating change around you. The best you can do is remind yourself right now, in this moment, I'm giving it up to my higher power. I'm giving it up to the universe. I can only control myself, and really focus and honing in on the inner peace, because that is actually the challenge you're going through, with Judgment on the bottom of the deck, followed by the Queen of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy. This is Pisces energy. This energy tells me that this has a lot to do with how you feel safe and secure in yourself, in your situation. So do you need to go on a walk outside? Do you just need to scream into a pillow, right? Do you need to start listing all the things that you're grateful for? Remind yourself, like, in this moment, I have everything that I need. And this is just a small blip in the entirety of my life, right? It's not the end of the world. And by embodying that kind of energy, you're going to actually be more in aligned with your path. But what you're going through right now is a mourning of control, because you're not in control of your situation. The universe is. With the Wheel of Fortune reverse, some of you, this is the urge to want to walk away from a very divine connection. But what it's actually challenging you to do as a page is become the student again and see things in a new way. Good morning, Victoria. How are you? But Aries, this is what I have for you. Okay. Let's go on to Leo. Yeah. And ironically, Aries, your energy was embrace the in-between, which just speaks to being in between the realms, but really struggling to accept it. Like, I'm in the abyss right now. Right. Very fitting. Okay. Leo. So we'll do at the 7:30 mark. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Leo. Leo feels very retracted, Leo. I feel like there's a rebuild of confidence going on in Leo right now. It feels like, okay, hold on. It's almost like taking inventory of where you're currently at. Actually, really, it reminds me of Panther Spirit in this deck. Perfect. There's two of them. Bottom of the deck is Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Yeah, it's this energy of really taking inventory of. So we have Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things and be peace. Ooh, fire signs. You guys are really, it feels almost like you're being tested with this big energy of surrender. But Leo, this is an energy of, okay, the small things, right? The things that might fall to the background, like myself at times. Because Leo, you have a huge heart. You're very giving. You're very loving. But it's this, it feels like more so taking back your control of the things that are in your control, like yourself, your mindset, and how you love and how you care, not just for others, but for you in your own daily life. That's what this inventory feels like. It's like, that's the inventory you're taking. Like, am I actually doing what I need to do to keep myself in the best place right now? And with Be Peace, you might have felt this chaos around you. That's passing. I feel like that's really going out the window, because now you're just like detaching. This feels really nice. It feels like you're leaning more into faith, leaning more into like everything's going to be okay. If you have not currently embodied this energy, this is what's going to be coming for you now that we have the new moon today, new moon in Sagittarius today. And it's the first of the next 5 new moons that are all in the first degree of the sign. So that's why we're going to have a lot of energy about transcending the ego, or healing ourselves, or showing up differently in our own lives. It's because we're going into these new moons, these new beginnings up until March in the first degree, and the first stage of a brand new cycle. Okay. 6 of Swords again, very fitting. And King of Pentacles. Yeah. So this taking inventory of what you're doing is masculine energy, right? How you're showing up for yourself, how to take action. You're looking at the parts of you that you are taking action on, situations, relationships, in such an external way that you were forgetting about yourself, forgetting what you needed to do for you. And so by putting in this hard work, this diligence, you're going to be moving back into peace. This feels more so like somebody who's teeter-tottering between their masculine and feminine, and they're slowly getting the hang of it. Like this is that slow process into divine masculine, divine feminine. I really like this energy, but it comes with this hard work. Like, okay, I need to stick to this routine. And this routine includes caring for myself, but also doing the things to reach my goals. Okay, that is masculine, doing things. Feminine is going within, moving slow, being present. It's the duality. I like this a lot. Let's look at B. Okay, this is another person. I felt that as soon as I got to B piece. I feel like this is detachment. 8 of Cups, yeah, walking away. So the detachment, very nice. And then we have, oh, this is kind of sad because it's this recognition like I invested a lot of effort and energy into this situation, and now I have to let it go. 5 of Cups. So this is that mourning. Like it's okay. Not everything that I invest in is the universe going to say, yeah, that's exactly what it's meant to be. Some things are eluding you and you're realizing that because it's just not meant for you. With the Wheel of Fortune and Lovers in reverse, this is that energy of, okay, yeah, not right now. Time to walk away from this. It's a real surrender to it. Let's look at Buffalo Spirit, what the abundant universe will provide. For Leo, please. Leo, I feel like your solar plexus is really opening up, and you are the sun. Like this is really, that's why it felt like this coming back to having confidence in yourself and how you move. So let's see what's going on with Buffalo Spirit. Yeah, 4 of Wands. I like this. The 4 of Wands. Very nice. Very, very nice. The 4 of Wands. This foundation is you. It's going to have a trickle effect into your relationships and I feel like it's more finances for you. Yeah, Judgment. And the 9 of Cups. Yeah, the 9 is about the self. 9s are about self. They're about how we harness our own happiness, our own independence, overcome our own anxiety, right? Overcome this wounded warrior energy. That's what the 9s represent, the self. The 10 is the environment, relationships, things external to you. And so this tells me that this foundation that is being built is part of your soul's path. And it's part of this recognizing, oh gosh, I haven't been fulfilling my own emotional needs, right? And with the abundant universe, this connection that you're having with the divine, this understanding of this is where I push and this is where I care for self, right? That duality of push and pull, like being receptive and being giving. You're really starting to master that. And that's beautiful. This is going to bring on a lot of peace for you. Bottom of the deck is the Fool, followed by the freaking 10 of Cups. I like this. And it's followed by the Hierophant in reverse, which tells me that you're releasing old contracts, old ways of thinking and perceiving your reality, like agreements you made with yourself, like, oh, I'm not worthy of a partnership like that, or oh, I'm not worthy of this or that. You're overcoming that stuff. Really nice. Okay. Sag, happy new moon, right? Right, Sagittarius, happy new moon. And it is, we'll do the 13-minute mark for you because I was talking for a few seconds there. But let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for Sag. Sagittarius. Woohoo! Ooh, Sag moon and North Node. Wow, this new moon must be really cool for you. North Node is like the destiny. That's exciting. So exciting. Wait, my North Node's there too. I was just thinking about it. I was like, oh, that's so cool. It's like, that'd be awesome to have a North Node in Sag right now. And I was like, wait a minute, my North Node's in Sagittarius. I remember you saying that in the comments. Yeah. So embrace the in-between. Fire signs, you're getting a lot of reversals with this. And this, I read reversals and upright. It just tells me that there might be a bit of, it's just that lesson of surrender we've been talking about, right? Yeah. Oh, this is great. Okay, Sag, we're just gonna go with it, right? I'm not gonna jump anybody. Butterfly Spirit, transformation is beautiful. Love is all around and trust in divine detours. This feels very similar to Leo's energy, but it's almost like this breaking open. It feels like a really nice breaking open, like, this is okay. Like, even though I wasn't expecting this, Coyote Divine Detours is also my card of like the Seven of Swords or the Two of Swords. It's like this blindfold, right? It's this, I don't really see it. My heart's not really receptive to it. But now you're getting into this place of, wait, no, I can trust in this. I can really trust in this. It's leaning into more so love than it is the faith, which feels more so like this energy of support and embodying the transformation, the change that's going on around you. I feel like this is part of the collective that has already kind of accepted, okay, things are a little crazy, they're a little unexpected, but it doesn't mean that they're bad. I like this. This is really, really nice. If you guys are just joining us, I have posted a discount code in the chat box. It's 30% off all personal bookings. So if you want a reading or something, check it out. Let's look at Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. Why did I just hear Capricorn really loud? Ace of Swords and Five of Wands. There's something going on with Capricorn energy here. I don't know. I would check where you have Capricorn in your chart. We have the Five of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So this is like, okay, this is actually really like, this feels like a very receptive energy. And it makes a lot of sense. You have a lot of really big celestial planets in Sagittarius right now. I think we have Venus, Mercury, the Sun, and the Moon. So that's 4 big celestial bodies hanging out in your sign. This feels like somebody who's like, okay, there's a lot of drama. The Five of Wands is the card of drama. It's the card of conflict. It's the card of struggle, determination, but overcoming the battle, right? And with the Ace of Swords, it's almost like, okay, I'm getting that this shit is supposed to hit the fan right now. Like, this relationship's supposed to end, or this job's supposed to change, or I'm supposed to be struggling with this, or I'm supposed to be pushed outside my comfort zone in this area of my life for a reason, because I'm starting to see what I'm really capable of. I'm starting to see who I can really become. This is really nice. Let's look at Butterfly Spirit. Butterfly Spirit. 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is saying goodbye to old soul tribe. Your frequency's shifted. And because your frequency has changed, or how you see yourself, how you show up in the world, whatever language most resonates with you, it's actually causing this like sudden disconnect from people around you. Like, no, I don't really want to be friends with this person, or I don't really want to be super close with them. We could be acquaintances, but I feel that you're no longer my soul tribe. You're no longer my tribe, because my soul's at a different space now. I'm not going to say level. Level has this connotation of who's better than the other, so I don't like to use that word. But with Butterfly Spirit, let's look at this again. Let's see what's going on. I feel like these people are going to show up in the reading like knights or something. Ace of Cups. Let's get another. Ooh, you didn't want to flip over. There they are, King of Swords. And the Knight of Swords. There they are. Da, 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 da. No. We don't like when the past comes back around. At least I don't. But Ace of Cups, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. So this is that energy of the 2 of Swords, right? The 10 minus 8 gives you 2. This is that overthinking. It's like, I'm really teeter-tottering between like really ruminating on this and like making myself stressed out, and just simply falling into this love, falling into this acceptance. This is why it's a transformation, because you're teeter-tottering between an ending and the new beginning, the in-between. Very interesting. But emotionally, see, your mental and emotional body are on 2 different pages. You're stepping into a new emotional self, but the mental self is still ending, right? You're still going through the beliefs, the attachment to how things used to be. And that's why it's a 10 minus 8 gives you the 2, the closed heart space. And that's why you're being challenged to keep it open and be receptive. Walk away from what doesn't serve you. This person who's trying to communicate is very honest. They're very honest, but they're very impulsive. They're like darting in. It doesn't feel good or bad. It just feels like, what you got to say kind of thing. It feels like that. I don't think they really know their point, to be honest with you. I think this is their own attachment. Let's look at Love is All Around. Yeah, Temperance in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Swords. Like I said, this past is not going to return. This is going to be a form of detachment. Some of this is rooted in... Okay, I'm going to say this. If someone's coming back talking to you and you're still working through a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, or a lot of your old perspective of them, This is why it's not reconciling right now. And that's okay, because it could come around again in the future for you. But right now it needs to end, because both people need to move on from a 5, from a state of change and into a state of balance. 6 of peace and clarity. 6 of Swords brings clarity. This reconciliation is not meant to happen right now, because you still need to heal and address and accept what has already occurred. Okay. Okay. Let's look at Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So just validation. It's meant to end. You have the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands all in reverse. Let's look at Armadillo Spirit. Set healthy boundaries. So you're going to be tested with like a lesson in self-worth, but also this lesson of what am I deserving of? Like, am I giving that to myself? Yeah, 3 of Swords in reverse. So it's a heart space healing. It's going through a deep healing of the heart space so you can accept and have the new. It's coming in, so it's nice. 5 of Pentacles, so it's rooted in abandonment or rejection, or again, like a scarcity mindset, not feeling deserving of, not feeling that you're worth X, Y, Z. And with Strength in reverse, that's why it's the transcendence of the ego, right? The acceptance of the ego, acceptance of the hurt or the pain, because that's what's going to allow this offer to come in and you be more receptive to it when your soul is ready, when it's in alignment. Okay, cool. Beautiful, Sag. So, water signs. Water. We're going to use a different tarot deck for water signs. Yeah. Water signs. What do we have for water signs? Cancer, Pisces. Ooh, okay. It's very clear to the point. That does not fit there. Okay, whatever. I don't have time for that right now. Let's use Terra Royale for you, water signs. And let me get a sip of water. I've never felt this way before. I've felt this way before. No, I'm just kidding. I think a lot of us are going to encounter that kind of feeling, like not being aware of really what it is that is going on, or like feeling so confused or lost or liberated or awakened, right? It's because, again, we're in the first degree of the sign for the next 5 new moons, and today is the first of the 5. So now until March is going to be this remaking of self for everybody in the collective. Okay? Wherever those signs land in your chart. So for instance, if you're a Sag rising, it would be your first house that's being affected, the self. Get it? Okay. If you want to join Patreon, I post a chart every month about where it's going to affect you based on your rising sign. And we also talk about the moon cycles and things like that. And there's free 10-minute readings on there. So check it out. Let's look at Cancer. Cancer. Show me what I most need to see for Cancer. Why do I smell popcorn? I smell popcorn immediately. Lion Spirit. Be generous of spirit. And then you have Groundhog Spirit and love is all around. Again, okay. And Peacock Spirit, let it shine. This is my 10 of Cups in regards to it, in this Oracle deck. It's my 10 of Cups. I like this. Okay, so this is time to let go and be generous of spirit. This is a doozy. This is a really tough one. This is somebody, I'm going to hold them all upright, but they're in reverse. This is like the epitome of attachment. When you have be generous of spirit, a 10, and then you end with a 10, this is a really big cycle. And then you have Groundhog Spirit, which breaks down to a 4, time to let go. So this is attachment to faulty foundations. So this could be something that you've invested in, a relationship, a job, a habit, whatever it is creating this, wrong side, this disconnect from feeling, I don't want to say safe and secure, because it's not. There is a sense of safety and security when it comes to the frequency of love, but it's more so about trusting oneself to just fully exhale, fully breathe, and knowing that the process is leading you towards everything your heart wants, towards this 10 of Cups, towards this liberation, towards this happiness. And by letting this go, even though there's fear around releasing it, it actually is of your highest good, because it's going to lead you right into the place you most want to be. So let's see what's going on here. Let's look at Lion Spirit. Be generous of spirit. Oh, wait. I forgot to do timestamp for Cancer. 6 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Wands. 2 6s. Okay. So one's upright, one's reversed. And this tells me that there's an imbalance in your own energy, right? There's like wanting this recognition, but there's a lack of give or a lack of receiving, or a little bit of both going on here. And this feels more so like talking to the universe, talking to the divine, saying like, do you not see how hard I'm working? Do you not see all the things that I'm doing? Because be generous of spirit speaks of this higher consciousness energy to me. And with the 6 of Pentacles, it's almost like you're wanting this recognition, but there's a lack of doing what is the real doing in regards to how energy might be perceived. So it's like someone saying like, oh, I am confident, I am successful, I am resilient, but they don't feel that way. That's why it's not considered the real work. Because just because you're thinking it and saying it doesn't mean that you've addressed the parts of you that don't agree with that feeling or that affirmation. And that's where the work is. Why am I disagreeing with this? Why is it not working for me? Why do I crave this recognition? Is it for ego-based things, or is it because I don't believe in myself? What is the real reason? That's what this recognition and this work really is. Okay. And that comes with trusting self and trusting the divine and trusting you're supported. Let's look at Groundhog Spirit. Time to let go. This feels heavy. I felt this in my throat and my heart space right away. For Cancer, please, Spirit, show me what I most need to see for Cancer. King of Wands. Very charming, very creative, very artistic. Justice. Okay. This feels like surrendering. And once you surrender and you embody your real confidence, there's going to be so much balance in your life. This is someone who's really sitting. Hello, Erin. This is someone sitting in this energy. Good morning, Patty. This is someone sitting in this energy of really feeling, I am confident. I can do anything I set my mind to. And when you really embody that, that's when things are going to start to come into balance, because now you're matching the energy you're asking of the universe. You're giving yourself that recognition that you so badly were asking the divine for, or asking a person in your life for. You're starting to see yourself in that light and feel it. And that is the difference. Let's look at love is all around. Amanda! 9 of Wands. It went flying. 9 of Wands. This is that energy. I don't even want to call this the wounded warrior. Hello, Michael. This is that energy of really, it's almost like trudging forward, like feeling like there's a weight behind you. It's almost like you ever been in the gym and you had like a plate, like a belt on that was dragging a plate behind you and you're doing sprints. If you haven't, imagine that, like just a weight, dragging a weight, but like really running forward, like being determined to carry it with you. That's what this is, because you're not yet at the 10. You still have all this weight on your back, right? You're still going forward though. You're not giving up. You're like, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't want to keep doing this. Why is my coach making me run an extra mile? You know, if you're a college athlete, you get it. But this is what's going to bring in that celebration. This is what's going to bring in that happiness. This is what's going to bring in all of this energy of like, wait, no, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Let's look at Peacock Spirit. 10 of Pentacles in reverse and Temperance. Interesting. And the Tower. Well, right? Not in a bad way. I don't know if that language could be taken in a good way, but it is what it is. Now with Temperance in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles, this is that understanding of, in order to achieve the stability, in order to have this reciprocity, this moderation in my life, I need to allow myself to be patient and understand it's not going to happen when I want it to, or maybe even how I want it to, right? That this is only going to happen when I really open up my heart space. Like this healing needs to happen in the external environment. But in order to heal the external, you need to conquer the Nine of Pentacles. You need to feel safe and secure and confident in yourself too. Confident, like, I can have this relationship. I can have this job. I can have this money. And really work through the things that make you believe that you can and understand why you're attaching to that. And that's why you have the Tower followed by the World. This transformation is bringing you to the end of a cycle. It's bringing you to the very end of a cycle. And that's beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice. So Cancer, you have the challenge of learning to feel confident in your own skin right now. A lot of these readings moving forward are going to be about the self. I'm just going to tell you that. And it's just because we are in the remaking of self right now as a collective. Transcendence of the ego is going on. Will relationships come up? Yeah, but not always. Pisces. 30-30. Pisces. Let's see what's going on for you. Well, I did that backwards. Almost forgot. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. I heard challenge the narrative. Challenge the narrative. I like this. This is really nice. Very, very nice. Magic works through you. 52 breaks down to a 7, the number of divinities. Scarab beetle spirit. Pisces. They show me a waterfall. Brown bear spirit, take time out. Waterfalls to me are indicative of cleansing. It's about really purifying. This feels more so like the physical vessel. Some of you, this is going to be, it almost feels like, okay, I haven't been taking care of my physical self or my mental or emotional self. It's similar to the sign that was taking inventory. Like, I think it's Leo or Sag, but this feels more so like I really need to purify myself. Like I really need to clear some of this crap out. It's like a sudden, like, okay, it's time for me to really sit in this water, to really learn to accept myself, to really learn, like, I can't be holding on to this is going to be really old stuff for some of you, to be honest. Like, this is going to bring up your teenage years, your childhood years, old trauma. You have use your mind wisely and time for a beginner's mind. And then you have claim your independence. This is somebody, okay, this feels like an energy who hasn't really taken the time to really get to know themselves, honestly. It's like almost like, oh, okay, I'm starting to see myself now. I'm really starting to become aware of who I am and what parts of me I like and what parts I don't. So let's look at Scarab Beetle Spirit for Pisces. Tower in reverse. Magic works through. Ooh, this has been a long time coming. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. This is rooted in a lot of, it kind of feels like a victim mentality. I'm just going to be honest. With the Five of Pentacles is almost like, oh, life is so hard. Like, it's not already this. No, we haven't done Capricorn yet. I've done the fire signs, and now I'm on Pisces of the water signs. Okay. So yeah, this feels like someone who is realizing, like, oh, I've had this mentality that things are always bad. Like, this might be someone, when you're around them, they always have something to complain about. That's what this feels like. And it's someone coming to that realization, whoa, I've focused way too much on the lackluster, like the negative. Like, this energy is a very hard energy to get into, like, for me, because it's just, I don't really resonate with this energy right now. I think we all go through this lesson at some point. This feels like this is their first awakening. That's what this feels like. To me, this feels like someone where this is their first awakening and they're realizing, like, the distortion that they've embodied. And they realize that, whoa, just because I've chosen to think and look at things this way does not mean that I am this way, right? It doesn't mean that this is who I really am. They've probably learned this from people in their environment, or it's a defense mechanism and they've held on to it. And that's what they're going to start working through. Brown bear spirit, take time out. See, I like this energy. This energy feels like when they have the realization they're a completely different space. As soon as we go to these cards, it feels like, oh, I can breathe. It's much easier to read as a reader. Because they're starting to realize their misuse of power. ooh, and how it's based on them like just really being passionate about things. They really want to go for things, but when they go for things, they might not execute it in a really healthy way. They're starting to realize that I'm like, whoa, how can I go about this in a way that's more in alignment with my real personal power? Because a magician, it's like, this is your potential. You're not living up to your full potential. This is your potential. You have the swords, the cups, the pentacles, the wands. You have everything you need to create the life you want. But in this mentality, in this energy, it's like someone who's like, I don't have everything I need. I need more money. I need more time. I need more confidence. I need this. But they have all the makings to build those things. It's just a matter of seeing it differently, like Hangman in reverse, like a new perspective, right? I like this a lot. Let's look at Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. 8 of Cups. Oh, I like this. Yeah, Page of Wands. This is really nice. Okay, so they're going, this is like the definition of remaking self. It really is. Yes, Angela, exactly. I have everything I need to create the life I want. This is the remaking of self. With the 8 of Cups and the Page of Wands, this is an energy of I'm consciously choosing to leave that relationship or to let go of those emotions that were really heavy on me, right? I don't need to be stuck in guilt or shame or fear or insecurity because I have nothing to be insecure about. I am beautiful and perfect and handsome just as I am in this moment, and I am divine in this moment. And it's somebody really starting to learn that and embody that. Pages are students, but this is also that curiosity. This is also that eagerness to learn, that eagerness to create, that eagerness to enjoy and be lighthearted and playful. This person, this is definitely somebody going through the beginning stages of an awakening, because this feels really deep to me. This doesn't feel surface level. Let's look at Porcupine Spirit. Time for a beginner's mind. Yeah, Page of Swords. The beginner, the pages, the students. So they're going to start feeling differently about things. With Wands, it's like your passion, your creativity. So you might start actually indulging in new projects or hobbies or pastimes that resonate with something completely outside your comfort zone. With the Page of Swords, this newfound knowledge that you're getting is also going to help you move into the sense of, ooh, this is my truth. Like, this is the direction my soul really wants me to be in. Because this is the beginner's mind. You're allowing yourself to expand. You're allowing yourself to become greater, to become more. Let's look at Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. King of Pentacles and Judgment. There's a tie to Egypt going on here. I keep getting like Egypt things in my mind. So this person might have a lot of, they might even have tattoos that are like Egyptian or hieroglyphics, or you might be interested in looking into pyramids or spiritual gateways, energy vortexes, things of that nature. Okay. King of Pentacles and Judgment. So here's the confidence coming in. Claim your independence with Cat Spirit. This is the confidence coming in. Okay. Didn't want to be picked up. And this is what is meant to happen for this person's meant to be alone right now. They're meant to be alone right now. And they need time alone because they're trying to find themselves and remake themselves. And that's exactly what they need to be doing. It's actually very healthy for them. They're going to enjoy this time alone. They are, because their heart's opening. They need to be remade. They like not need to be, but they're choosing to be. And that's what is part of their path right now, which is very, very nice. I feel like this person's going to just consciously choose to be like, okay, even though I miss this person or I miss this job or I miss this situation, like I do see that I need to do some work on myself. Okay, let's go to Scorpio. So Scorpio, 3825. Scorpio. Let's get into it for Scorpio. Scorpio, they keep showing me like an ocean. Like I know we're in water energy, but there's a lot of purifying energy going on with the water signs. Scorpio, I feel like you're a little resistant to it. I'm not going to lie. It's almost like you're running from this water. It's like, I don't want to do it. Yeah, think on your feet in reverse. And then we have Be Playful and White Raven Spirit, which is my High Priestess card in this deck. Trust in the magic. And then we have Take Time Out in reverse. This feels so 7, 8, 9, 9, 6, 6, 6. And then 9 again. 96669. Interesting. Okay. There's some synchronicity for you. Think on your feet. Scorpio, I feel like you're really aware of what you need to do, but you don't want to do it. And it's like, I see it. I'm going to try and find a way around it. That's easier. That's more congruent with who I am and what I want to be doing right now. I feel like there is, I don't think Scorpio would call it a resistance. I think Scorpio's like, I'm not resisting. I'm just, taking my time, which is just avoidance. It's just avoidance. That's really what it is. Like, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to do it eventually. That's really what it feels like. I'm going to do it eventually. I don't want to use that deck. I want to use Grand Lux Tarot for Scorpio. Let's see what's going on here. Let's look at Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. For Scorpio, please, Spirit. 4 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, you commitment phobe. Oh, the irony in that, right? You need to do something, and the something is to commit to something. And the irony in it is that you are not even committing to the something that you have to do. It is a really ironic energy because this is a super stable foundation. It's a freaking 10 of Pentacles. Everything's going to be fine. Like, this is amazing. If this is a relationship or a job or just your sense of self, like, this is going to be like good health, like money, financial freedom. And it's also going to be this energy of I am aligned. I have a great partnership and there's this ambition, this drive to go toward it, but it's kind of like, there's a hesitance around it. There is a hesitance, but think on your feet. It's almost like this offer is coming out of the blue and it's really going to show up and you're just going to be like, okay, yeah, I want it. This could even be, it doesn't have to be an offer. This could be something that you just have an idea on. So let's say you're starting a business and you're just hesitant to go for it, hesitant to really do it. It's time to just F and do it because it's actually going to pay off. It's going to bring this 10 of Pentacles. It's going to bring this foundation and it's going to be something you're really passionate about and you don't want to give up on either. This is really nice. Let's look at Sandpiper Spirit. There's a lot of energy behind this. I like this. Be playful. This is like it's almost like someone who's a little lackluster and they're like, I don't really want to do it. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse and the 7 of Cups. It's rooted in fear. These are like the reasons, the excuses you're coming up with to not do something, to not feel fulfilled by something, to not take action on it. It's just because of fear. There's this hesitance. You're always going to come up with a reason not to do it, but get rid of those reasons and think of all the reasons to do it. Like it would bring in stability. It'd bring in confidence. It'd bring in financial freedom. It'd bring in a solid foundation. It would bring in this creativity, this fun, this playful energy. Stop denying yourself all that amazing playful energy, that creativity and that freedom. All those different realms of freedom, because you can have them as long as you choose not to sit in this mindset of, oh, it's going to be scary. It's going to be uncomfortable. People might judge me. Let's look at White Raven Spirit. This feels like the divine, like screaming at you to like, hey, do it. Yeah. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. See, the divine's already made the decision. Empress in reverse and the world. There's the divine. Hello, welcome to the party. With the Empress in reverse and the world in reverse, this energy tells me that it's like someone's already made a decision. Like, no, I don't want to go into that new cycle. I'm scared of it and I don't feel worthy of it. Why? Why don't you feel worthy of it? You are worthy of it. You're worthy of it. You can have it. Don't make yourself small. As an Empress in reverse, don't think like, oh, I'm not deserving of success. I'm not deserving of luxury, like Venusian energy, luxury, beauty, success, happiness, right? You are worthy of that. That mindset is rooted in an old self. It's rooted in the past, and that's what needs to fall away. Can you tell I do a lot of readings? I'm already losing my voice. Okay, so let's look at Brown Bear Spirit. Take time out. Yee! So it's time to like really figure out why you're so scared of this new contract that's trying to come in. It's almost like you're distracting yourself with what you think work is, but that's not really work. Like your work is to embody the parts of you that are really wanting to emerge, that you're like, no, it's not there. It's not there. I'm not like fun. I'm not silly. I'm not creative. Like, I'm really just like serious work, diligent. Like, I have my ducks in a row. I want to look reliable. I want to look like this. Well, do you want to look like that because that's what you think people expect of you? Or are you doing that because that's who you really are? Because there's a side of you that's really playful that wants to come out, and it's time to allow people to see that fun, playful side of you. It's time to do that. Okay? Okay. Scorpio. Interesting. Taurus. 44, 55. 44, 50, 55. Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you. I need to get some water because I'm losing my voice. Give me 2 minutes. I don't know what it is about earth signs. I love earth signs. I really do. And listen, I got every sign. I pretty much got all signs. No, I'm mostly air, water, and earth. My moon's in fire. I gotta see where no, I have a lot in fire too. Yeah, pretty much everything. Because I'm a north node. And I have other planets in Sag. Okay, let's go to Taurus. I guess I'll make Taurus at 46. Let's just, because we chatted for a second there. So people can get right into their reading. Taurus. Wait a few seconds. I'm all fire and water except my Taurus sun. Ooh, that's interesting. So let's get into it. Let's see what we have going on for Taurus today. Show me what I missed. Time to collaborate. 1. I like this. This is nice. What else do we have? Ooh, I like that they're coming out upright. So nice. So nice. Make your dreams real. Yes, and love is all around. See, earth, it's so weird. Like, to me, fire and water, obviously, because like duality, they play off each other. And then air and earth play off each other, which is really strange. Like in regards to like how their energies sit. And look, more upright. Oh, so you now transformations in reverse though. Okay. And then be playful upright. Okay, very interesting. Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Holy guacamole. Okay, so Taurus. We're going to go through this pretty quickly because I didn't mean to pull this many cards. I got carried away. So we have time to collaborate, make your dreams real. Some of you, this is with another person. Some of you, this is with like the divine. This feels very meditative all of a sudden. It feels like, okay. Again, this is like a taking inventory. This feels like someone who's really going into a sense of solitude. I literally could feel like a ball of like really divine, loving energy building around me. This tells me that you could be taking on projects or relationships that are really in alignment with you. This tells me that you're not scared of change at this time. And if you are somewhat teeter-tottering between, oh, change is hard, ooh, but change is good, this is because you're going through this transformation. You're going through this change at this current moment. And it's actually gonna lead you. I love this be playful energy coming in. They literally showed me someone who's like spreading their arms out and like dancing. You could be really starting to feel like I am supported. The universe is with me. Like things are actually really working out for me. And it's because you had this is a 10 of swords to me. Sometimes life stings with wasp spirit. This is that ending. So if you've experienced endings, whether they voluntarily happened or if they happened non-voluntarily, this is that understanding of, okay, like let's wipe it away. That's really what this feels like. This feels like someone who's just like, no, like I'm unshakable. Like I'm really trying to embody that energy of I'm unshakable and I'm always provided for. The universe is really on my side right now. This is great. Let's look at Ant Spirit. Okay, so here's the other energy coming in. 7 of Pentacles, Death in reverse. And then we have Strength in reverse, which tells me that this is the transcendence of the ego. So the other person, the other energy could be what you invested in, the Seven of Pentacles. And it's this realization of, okay, this ending is leading me to this new beginning of self. This collaboration is this, it feels very divine. It feels very, I literally feel like the string going from my heart space upward. That tells me that, yeah, so this could be soul tribe. And look, we have Three of Cups, Queen of Cups, Two of Swords is the open heart space for me as a reader. And it's almost like accepting, like, as much as it's hard for me to keep my heart open after letting go of the soul tribe, I need to acknowledge that, like, intuitively, I knew this was the right decision. I needed to make this decision. This decision gave me clarity. It's at times causing my heart to shut down a little bit, but these people had to be let go of. Even though there was a lot of fear or a lot of hesitation to let go of these people, the Strength in reverse is about taming that inner beast, or the struggle to do so. It's like the struggle to finally, like, pull the trigger on something. Or why do I feel like that's like the worst phrase right now to use? I feel like some people's mental health is really going to be struggling at this time. I'm just being transparent with you. It's almost like when you finally have the internal power to really make a decision on something, you finally did. And it was about walking away from whatever was invested in. You're like, okay, if it's meant to grow, it's going to grow, but it's not growing right now. Let's look at Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. I feel like this mental health struggle is external to you, and you recognize that. This could be the person that you're dealing with, because that's really what it feels like. I don't think it's this person. I think it's somebody in their environment. It feels more so like a family member or a friend or a partner, ex-partner, or whatever. So we have the Page of Cups and the Six of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody realizing, like, I'm moving on. Like, I'm going to learn to love myself in a new way. I'm going to learn to show up for myself in a new way. It's almost like I wish them the best. At the same time, it's this energy of I wish you the best. The Page of Cups is a messenger of love and generosity and kindness. It's flirty, it's fun, it's playful. With the Six of Swords, this feels more so like somebody wanting to keep the peace. Let's look at Love is All Around. I'm going to look at this with Flamingo Spirit, Embrace the In-Between. Yeah, Queen of Cups, Judgment in reverse, both in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles. This feels like a second guessing. This feels like someone who's quite literally contemplating, like, did they ever care about me? Did they ever love me? And that in and of itself is still energetically Taurus holding on to that person's energy. If you're questioning, like, somebody else's motives, you're like, that thought process is representing that attachment to you. And that's the Four of Pentacles. That's like really holding on to that, really protecting it. Some of you are realizing that you held so close, like, to something because you thought it was part of your path, and now you're realizing very clearly that it's not. And that's what this in-between is about. This is almost like a lesson of acceptance. Let's look at Butterfly Spirit. Tower, yeah. So this is you going through this change at this moment. I like this. I feel very Ten of Swords vibes coming. Six of Wands, Empress in reverse, Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups, Hangman. Cool. Ace of Cups. I like it. I like it a lot. With the Tower here, I'm getting really itchy. If you've been with me for a while, you know that when I get itchy, it's like my channel is getting like woo, 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 bigger and bigger and bigger. With the Six of Wands and the Empress and the Queen of Swords, this is realizing that this ending is actually leading you to victory. And with the Empress in reverse and the Queen of Swords, this is that energy of, it's almost like someone who knows that they're an Empress energy, but they're really scared of stepping into it. And they're really trying to just give themselves the recognition that, oh, okay, this transformation's happening, so I can upgrade. I need to accept that. I need to move into this. I need to be passionate about moving towards the things that I really do love, that are really in alignment with my heart space. And I just need to surrender and allow these energies to come in. Even though it feels really low at this time, this is about that, allowing that energy to flow in, that love to flow in. This is a conscious practice. Look at Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. Knight of Swords, Star in reverse. I feel like this is the person of the past trying to come in for a second chance. I don't think that it is I don't think they're clear on as to why they're coming back in. They might be saying all these things that they think are the reason, but they don't have a lot of clarity on really what the reason is. We are on, yes, we're on Taurus. This is that energy of I'm coming in to reconcile, but really it's not about the reconciliation. It's about the fact that they're struggling with accepting their own abandonment or rejection. And so that is the confusion. It's not an intentional, ooh, let me go and try to sell them on this. They're actually coming back because they're not aware that that loss that they're feeling is not the loss of the person. The loss that they're feeling is a wound of rejection or abandonment. Let's look at Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. With the Ten of Swords. Three of Swords in reverse. And the Six of Cups. Yeah. So this is recognizing that it's time to really allow the past to fall away and heal from it. And this is an ending. This isn't like a definite ending. Yeah, Two of Wands. Because there's new paths, new opportunities showing up. Very, very nice. No problem, Adia. Sorry, I was just like really into that one. Sorry I didn't give you a proper hello. I hope you're well. I hope you're feeling better. And let's get into Virgo. Virgo. Yeah, there's lots of endings going on, but that's normal, especially when we're heading into all this new. Exactly, it means beginnings. Virgo. Ooh, Virgo wants to use Sun and Moon Tarot. Okay. This is a very innocent deck to me. It's very innocent. It's very I keep wanting to just do tarot. But let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. Okay. We're getting into more intuitive reads now. The rest of the signs feel very like, I'm ready for spiritual, which tells me that there's going to be a lot of deep work going on. Probably a lot of big change for these signs. So let's see what's going on. Let's look at Virgo. This is Angels and Ancestors. And again, if you're just joining, I do have a discount code pinned in the comment box for all you guys to have 30% off for Black Friday. Let's look at Virgo. Show me what I most need to see for Virgo. Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. This feels like boundaries. Then we have take charge with authority. Okay, so we have a misuse of power going on here. It's like almost like I'm setting boundaries, but these boundaries might be a little excessive. And someone might be like, what do you mean my boundaries are excessive? No, they're not excessive. They're just not honoring them. This is that energy of almost like, I think I'm setting a boundary, but it's almost like, it's just a little standoffish. It's actually like a hurt person hurting someone. That's the reality of it. What somebody sees as a boundary is actually a defense mechanism. Tell me more for Virgo. Seer. Hermit. White Witch. And Magic Guardian. Yeah, this is somebody who's going like into like a ghosting energy. It's kind of like, I'm going to stand my ground. This is what I want. This is what I'm deserving of. But there's this withdrawal to it. It might not be you're truly ghosting, but there is a withdrawal to it. What I don't like about it is that with the Seer, the Hermit, and the White Witch, this is be the light, retreat and recharge, and see beyond the current situation. Because of the way the situation's being handled, this individual is not seeing, it's like they have blinders on. They're not seeing the big picture. Like, okay, I set this boundary because it made me feel good to set this boundary. Okay, but why did you set the boundary? Were you needing more time for self-care? What is the benefit of the boundary to you? Oh, well, they're leaving me alone. Okay, but why do you want them to leave you alone? What about it is triggering you? And that is why there's a lack of light. There's a lack of awareness, what's really going on, and there's a resistance to really going within. So unlock the magic within, right? It's time to allow yourself to embody like, oh wait, I see the parts of me that I'm pushing away, and the parts of you that I'm setting boundaries around or pushing away, right? It's that acknowledgement. Okay. Stand your ground. Mountains is the overall. Let's look at mountains. Let's see why this is here. Because it's interesting. Mountains to me are more so like the obstacles. So we have justice sideways. I'm going to take it upright because intuitively that's just how I want to pick it up. 6 of Cups and the Devil. Yeah. So this is hurt people, hurting people. You two are, if you're doing this with another person or a group of people, this is like a ping pong energy, Virgo. With the 6 of Cups and Justice, this is actually a very balanced relationship. And just because something's balanced doesn't mean it's balanced with love or balanced with light. It could also be balanced with fear, anxiety. So if they're putting fear and anxiety into the situation, you're putting the same amount of fear and anxiety into the situation. It's very balanced. That's why they're your soulmate. That's why they're your soulmate. And the reason of this is because you're both going through the same lesson, but because nobody's being the light, nobody's embodying weight. Like, I see that the reason they're reacting that way is actually the hurt and pain. Like, let me, instead of trying to teach them or belittle them, let me see where I feel this way too. And how would I want to be responded to, right? How would I want to interact? Okay. And what you want might not work for them. Be mindful of that. But work through integrity, work through this love, work through balance. Let's look at Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. The World in reverse. 4 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is a cycle. You've been through this multiple times with this person. And it's rooted in a lot of rejection. The 4 of Cups are not feeling like your emotional needs are met. And so that's why there's this isolation into the 9 of Pentacles. Because it's almost like, I feel safer alone. I feel safer doing my own thing. And I don't really want to invest in things external to me right now. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. The 9 minus the 6 gives you the 3 of Pentacles. You're meant to collaborate with this person. You're meant to grow with this person. You're meant to learn to be vulnerable with this person. You're meant to understand the misuse of power with this person. And if you're like, oh my God, well, they misuse their power all the time. Like, I could totally see this being them. That also means that it's you. Because remember, it is a balance exchange of the toxicity. Even if you don't want to own it, there is a balance exchange of it. Let's look at the Lord. Knight of Pentacles. This is false promises. This is like, yeah. We'll go to therapy, or yeah, we'll go on a date. Or yeah, like I'll watch you play Xbox. I'll watch you play soccer with your friends, even though I hate soccer. Not a true fact, but I'm just saying it's an example, right? And then they don't actually show up and do those things. That's a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's an energy of false promises and hesitance. There's a hesitance to really stand up for what you really believe in, with take charge with authority. This could be speaking your truth, or this could also be the misuse of power and saying, oh yeah, like I'll be there to support you, and never showing up. Okay, so take that as it resonates. But mind you, you both could be doing one of those things, and that's how you mirror the toxicity. Let's look at Seer. 3 of Swords, King of Wands. Okay, there's a lovely little sprinkle of manipulation here that's causing a lot of heartache, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. And because of that, it's almost like, well, if I say it this way, or if I make you feel small, you're going to, this feels so much ego in this. I don't like this. King of Wands in reverse is a very manipulative energy, but it's also someone who likes to, it's a little arrogant, a lot of arrogant. I don't like it. And this is what's putting the blinders on, because both people are ping-ponging this air of arrogance back and forth, and it's just hurting people. They're not seeing the bigger picture of, okay, why are they so hurt? What have I done? Like, no one's pausing and saying, whoa, we're repeating this over and over. Why are they so hurt? Why are they so angry? Is it because of all of my anger? You know? Is it because I've made them feel like they're doing something wrong for so long that now they feel a sense of failure or not good enough or a low self-worth? And so it's the ego, right? It's this defense mechanism. That's where this anger comes from. That's where hurt comes from. It's protecting us. It's trying to be defensive of ourselves, regardless of who we're talking to. Let's look at the Hermit. Retreat and recharge. Separation might be needed for these two people. Like, go have a girls' night or a guy's night, or just go walk in the woods by yourself or something. Yeah, Lovers. Very divine connection, though. Very, very divine connection. And the 4 of Swords. Yeah. So both people and this relationship are going to go through a stage of healing. But it's when both people take a step back and they take off the blinders, like, oh my gosh, like if I were you, I would totally be this defensive or this angry after having to hear for months now how unhappy I am in this relationship or how many things I want changed, right? Of course, somebody's going to feel small and defeated, you know? It's how we exchange that energy. Be the light, White Witch. 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, see, both people are sitting in so much hurt and pain that they're ready to tap. They're ready to give up. 5 of Cups and the Page of Wands. Yeah, because both people are sitting in this energy of like disappointment. Like, I don't want to keep going. This is exhausting. I just want to do things that light me up. Both people still want the spark of this relationship, though, whether it be romantic or platonic. This is very much so like wanting that fun, wanting that creativity, wanting that playfulness again. You know? Let's look at Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. And when both people embody their true authentic selves, there's going to be a very balanced, very stable, very fulfilling relationship. But it's just a matter of really addressing these barriers. Yeah, the Fool. There's the new beginning, followed by the Chariot. 4 Pentacles in reverse. When both people release this need to control and have this misuse of power, they're going to start to embody this brand new cycle, this brand new version of self. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, Virgo. That's what I have for you. Virgo. Nice. Okay. Okay. Capricorn. Ooh, Capricorn. Okay, Sacred Bee. Interesting. Woohoo! I'm excited, so excited. I kind of want to use Dragon Oracle for Capricorn. I do. 106. Okay. Capricorn. Let's see. Ooh, that's awesome. A lot of earth energy there. Let's look at Capricorn. Show me what I most need to see for Capricorn. Capricorn, they showed me somebody sitting at a desk and it feels like you're really in charge, like you are now in authority. It's almost like if you were sitting here and you had a staff in your hand, like this is not like a King of Wands energy. It feels very like peaceful, but in charge and respected. I really like this. This is really nice. It's very grounded. It's very present. So we have Blue Dragon from Palladius. Prepares you to accept source healing. Accept the heart activation. Give and receive heart healing. Then you have Lilac Fire Dragon. Transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. I'm going to hold it, both of them upright, but just know that the purple one is in reverse. Okay. And bottom of the deck, Golden Crested Dragon. Brings you higher loves. You embody Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart. Remain fifth dimensional. I like this a lot. This tells me that Capricorn, you do have Pluto in the last few degrees of Capricorn right now, which tells me that you're going through a lot of transformation, a lot of healing. And this will have to do with your emotional body because now we're raising your consciousness to this Christ light frequency, right? And it's also opening your heart space so you're more receptive. And that's why this very regal energy actually feels very kind. It doesn't feel like authoritative, like in a bad way. It feels like I have this in control. And I also see that there's room for growth, right? It's very receptive. I like it. Let's look at the Lilac Fire Dragon for Capricorn. I heard take charge. Death in reverse. Very nice. Scorpio energy. I like that death is in reverse. This tells me that you're accepting your transformation. Way too many. They would have to come right now, wouldn't they? We have the Ace of Wands and then the Two of Swords in reverse. Sorry if there's landscapers outside. They typically come on Fridays. It's Wednesday. They're not supposed to be here right now. But I guess Thanksgiving's changing that. So with the Two of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Wands, this tells me that you've made the decision to go through this transformation. This is awesome. This is great. This tells me your heart space is open. This is so nice. Oh, it's so nice. It feels really liberating. It feels like, I can breathe, right? Let's look at the blue dragon from Palladius. Then we have the Page of Wands. You're doing a lot of healing on old wounds, like really old wounds, and it's allowing you to free. Yeah, the Tower in reverse. I like this so much because this is someone who's like, okay, I've addressed all my old wounds. I'm really moving past it. I know that I had to go through this ending, through this transformation, through these crazy shifts to find my playfulness, to find this energy of surrender and trust in the universe and like allow my heart to be open, allow my heart to receive, allow me to see myself and others and accept this oneness, right? Let's look at the golden Christed dragon. I feel relationships are going to be a big deal right now for you, Capricorn. Relationships or the people in your life are going to start showing up very differently. We have Temperance in reverse. So you're going to be going through a healing stage for a while now. This tells me that you're just going to have to be patient. Like these things are going to flow to you as long as you keep your heart space open. For Capricorn, please. King of Cups, Strength. Nine of Swords in reverse, the World, and the Six of Wands. Oh my goodness. How long is it going to last? They're on my stoop. Hold on. It's just too much. They're not supposed to be here today. That's why I chose today to do the live. With Strength and the King of Cups, this is a very supportive energy of the masculine, of really pushing you into this space of feeling confident in yourself, but also knowing that you could be this very kind, loving authority figure, but you could also be this energy that is really intuitive, that is really peaceful, that is really direct, that is really reliable. You're no longer stressing things. With the Nine of Swords reverse, this is letting go of the let go of the control. I know, it's so hard. With Alchemy in reverse, though, this is you finding that patience. So this might be the struggle for patience at this time. But this cycle has to end because, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Doesn't it sound like a didgeridoo? It does, actually. That's awesome. It has to end because with Victory here in reverse, you weren't giving yourself the recognition. You weren't seeing the things that you could really, really be capable of. And so now you're embodying this amazing masculine energy and you're opening your heart space, which is going to allow you to dance between the masculine and feminine in such peace, right? Bottom of the deck is the freaking Empress, masculine and feminine in peace, which is so, this is so perfect. This opening of the heart space is because you've mastered masculine energy. That might be your natural energy. And now you're realizing, whoa, I have two sides to me, right? I'm left and right-handed, right? I'm masculine and feminine. And that is that understanding, like I can be both. I can be both, and it can be beautiful and it can be rewarding. So this is where you're heading. You're really allowing yourself. This is going to bring a lot of new opportunities because the Empress is also luxury. It's success. It's abundance. It's beautiful. I love that. So let's go on to the next. Gemini. We'll start Gemini at 113. Okay. 113. We'll start Gemini. Gemini. Do I want to use this? No, I don't want to use that anymore for Gemini. Let's do, Mystical Shaman. If you're part of my Patreon family, you know that I absolutely love this deck, and it's actually what I based my Patreon channel off of. So go ahead, check it out. There's free 10-minute readings on there, and I also have a 30% off discount code linked in the chat, not on Patreon, for Black Friday, if you're just joining us. So let's see what's going on for Gemini. Gemini. Ooh, many paths and the blade. The blade. Ooh, so interesting. You have 7, 6. I like this. I like this so much. Sorry. I don't know why it makes me like approve certain comments. Many paths and the blade. The many paths is a card that is about acceptance, right? Acceptance that there's so many options presented to us, and with the options presented to us, this is going to be up to you whether or not you execute that journey, that path of the option you choose correctly, right? Correctly. Many paths says that you're always going to end up at your destination, no matter what path that you choose. But the blade is about utilizing the tools that you have in a very wise way. It's not to be cutting things out. It's meant to be used as a tool to help you sustain yourself, to help you move, to help you go forward. And with magic in reverse, this is someone, you might have a very habitual way of doing things, and you're in the process of really expanding the old way, right? You're rewriting your rule book. You're seeing that there's other paths, there's other ways to approach things, there's other ways to use the tools you already have, because you might have habitually used them in one single way. And by learning to use them differently, you're choosing a new path, and you're realizing that there's more magic in you than you thought there was. This is very nice. I like this. Let's do Radiant Wise. Radiant Wise. Okay. Let's do Radiant Wise. Temperance in reverse, the many paths. 3 of Wands in reverse. With Temperance in reverse and the 3 of Wands in reverse, this is an energy of, this is like angels, ancestors, and guides to me. This is a lot of divinity saying that these 3 wands, right? You have these options. You have a path to choose. It feels like hesitance. Like, do I really want to go down that road? Do I really want to do this? It's almost like if you're choosing to do something because it's comfortable, because it's familiar, it's not for you anymore. It's time to do something that makes you uncomfortable. Let's look at the blade. Ace of Pentacles. Use it on your new cycle. Use it on this new beginning. You have all the tools you need right now to be who you're becoming. Not who you want to be, but who the universe has destined, has lined up for you to become. And it's very stable. It's very grounded, and it's going to last the test of time. And I love that. It's going to take some work, though. 5 of Wands. You might feel this urge. It's not really competition. It actually feels more so like this energy of determination. Like, I'm going to make this happen. Like, I know I could do this. This is that fire really lighting in you. There's going to be a teeter-totter in this. And that's why Temperance is in reverse. This confidence is going to be there one day. You're going to feel really great about it. And then the next day you might be like, why do I have these old thought processes? It's because they're slowly dwindling away. King of Wands and the 4 of Wands in reverse. So this is that it will pass. That uncomfortable feeling will pass. But this is that uncomfortable feeling, right? The King of Wands in reverse is someone who's used to being really confident, really sure of themselves, really creative, entrepreneurial, master manifester. And all of a sudden it's like, I feel like I'm losing all the things in my life that I thought were stable. I thought I wouldn't lose these. I thought these things weren't going to fall away. And it's making you doubt your personal power, your magic, what you're capable of, right? Let's get another on magic for Gemini. We have the Hangman. Yeah, so you're in the in-between. You're in the in-between. You're in the state of needing to accept and really surrender to the process that's going on right now. And that's okay. Then we have the Page of Wands, because now you're becoming the student again. You're starting to learn new things. And the 2 of Wands, yeah. Because with the Page of Wands and the 2 of Wands in reverse, you're like, I could really journey here, right? Because this is the world. It's the world in the palm of your hand. I could really journey here. I could really go to this place. I could do anything I want, but I need to allow myself to be curious, to be playful, to have fun with it, right? And to no longer associate it with conflict, with struggle, with insecurity. Let that go, because that's not who you are. You have a new beginning coming. And you have a new version of self emerging, which is really nice. But this is almost like you have everything you need right now. There's like, I feel like it's like 1 or 2 specific tools that you're rebuilding now. It feels like the tools could literally be your wisdom, right? Your logic or your voice. And it's like, if it were me, right? If I were to use myself as an example, this is a perfect example, like doing all the signs as a live chat for you guys. So they're all in one video, right? That's a new way of using my tools I already have in a new way. I don't normally do this, right? It's something like that. It's really allowing yourself to shift. Okay, allowing yourself to use the tools and the wisdom you currently have to remake something or improve upon something or build something completely new. Okay. Libra. Libra, you feel very interesting. Libra, oh my Lanta. Why do I feel like Libra's going through something? I'm a Libra sun, and I'm not really feeling like I'm going through anything, but this is a really interesting energy. Some of you, it's more so that you've been through things, and now it's you're transmuting them. I think that's why it feels so transformative. I'm going to be using a soul's journey. A soul's journey is about the chakra system to me, but it also tells me about like your current energetic state, like what you're embodying, what emotions you're really embodying. Libra, let's see what's going on. What's going on with Libra? Courage in reverse. Okay. Solar plexus and third eye. Third eye crown. Tell me more for Libra, please, Spirit. Balance. That's fitting, Libra. Balance. This is allowing yourself to see, to receive. Yeah, freedom. Oh, you have courage in reverse. Balance and growth. Love and acceptance. Freedom. Don't try so hard. I'm not saying not to make an effort, but is your effort based on fear and insecurity and attachment? Or is it out of passion and recognition? It's very, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay? Then balance, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and do so without judgment. Growth, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I feel like this is somebody learning new lessons. Learning new lessons. Lessons, I feel like there's, I don't mean lessons in the sense of like, oh, I went through this with this person and it's teaching me this. This feels like a sudden awareness kind of lesson. Like, oh gosh, I realized that I am still holding on to this emotion from long, long ago. Why is that? Why do I still believe that? And it's learning that lesson. Like you're finally really cementing things that have just been stuck in the body. Let's look at courage. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse, which is a very courageous energy. When it's upright in reverse, it tells me that there's a lack of confidence, a lack of feeling strong or safe in the current self. Let's get back to courage. Why is this here? Two of Cups, Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh, this makes my solar plexus literally just curl down. That is where confidence would be. It's where the ego lies. This also hurts my heart space. This feels like a betrayal. The Four of Cups and the Two of Cups tells me that this does feel like a relationship. It feels like something was really in alignment with you, and there was a betrayal here. I feel like the Seven of Swords is really a betrayal. It feels old, though. This could also be somebody recognizing all the ways that they have been betrayed and they have not released from their energetic body. With the Knight of Cups here, this is like, okay, I feel like this is, it feels like taking chances on things that you really have a passion for, like really communicating. Like this could be on public platforms. This could be on like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, right? This is like really expressing who you are at your core. I feel like some of you might even start to share your story, like your experiences with other people. You might take on mentorship. You might even, some of you, it's just going to therapy to work through this. That's how you're expressing it. Let's look at balance. Bring a state of perfect harmony. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. By releasing all this energy, you're allowing a Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, the Fool, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Go through this healing process. Please go through this healing process. Hello, Lex. Go through this healing process because it is going to bring you so much balance, so much joy, so much healing. And when you really start to embody that, that is when you're going to have the sense of financial freedom, the safety, the security, the sense of self, you know? And it's about this diligence. It's about being diligent and honoring yourself, really honoring yourself through this process. Let's look at growth. I want to expand my conscious awareness. Ooh. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So here's that energy of surrender. Have a good day. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is surrendering. Yeah. It's recognizing that there's a lot of fear, a lot of limiting beliefs, a lot of attachment that's standing in the way of your growth. And this is finally letting it go. Finally realizing, like, I don't need to take the temptation. I don't need to take the key to the low frequency, you know, like you can really let it go. You don't have to bask in it or sit in it. Let's look at love. This could be hurt, sorrow, pain, fear, the Devil card here. Let's look at love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So here's that shift. And yeah, the shift in the mindset, because you're starting to build new foundations very abruptly too. This is going to happen very, very quickly for you. This is nice. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. Hierophant. Ooh, I like this. This is really leaning into the faith. This is leaning into a higher power. This is leaning into new contracts you're making with yourself and your higher power. I like this. This is quite literally faith, belief in something greater than yourself. And when you get to that place of acceptance, that's what's leading to this freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. It's understanding that your emotions are a choice, that you can show up today in any which way that you want to. Yeah, Empress in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. So you're going through upgrading your masculine and healing your feminine, right? Through this practice of self-love, through this practice of faith, through this practice of really honoring yourself and the parts of you that have to feel confident again, that you want to feel confident again, and trying to find the ways in order to give that to yourself so you can embody this freedom. Bottom of the deck is Justice, which is energy, Justice, Libra energy. This is creating that balance between the masculine, the feminine, your self-worth, and honoring others, your integrity, and your morals, right? Oh, I love this for you. This is really nice. Really, really nice. I feel like some of you are going to be walking away from certain relationships or situations that just don't feel right to you anymore. Just don't feel right anymore. Aquarius. Aquarius. What do we want to do for Aquarius? Last but not least, my Aquarius. Yeah, let's do Divine Animal Oracle. Later, Gator. Aquarius. Aquarius is like off to the races. Aquarius feels so different than the other signs. I feel a lot of weight on my left side and the middle of my back. This tells me that your feminine might be struggling to go through the ascension as easily as your masculine. Because when I feel weight down the shoulder, this tells me that even though you might think you've let go of something, you're still holding onto it in the present energy, right? You might have taken action and moved forward in the material world, but you're still holding onto it in an energetic form. What do we have for Aquarius? Okay, some of you, this is about your finances, because I was like, ooh, I want new shoes, you know, and others of you, this is about moving your home. Some of you are really interested in moving or relocating. We have Lioness, which is my feminine energy in this deck. Protection. What else do we have for Aquarius? Reliability, the Goat. And then the Jackal. Truth. Bottom of the deck is Cycles, Hair. Very nice. I feel like you're already in a new cycle, Aquarius. I really do. I feel like you're stepping into such a new phase of yourself. And because of it, you're realizing that I could be regal. I could be loving. I could be feminine. I'm protected. It almost feels like you're stepping up to be the leader in some way, shape, or form. And it's happening because you're embodying an energy of truth. You're embodying this energy of alignment. You're still mourning something old. I feel it on cycles, this attachment. And I don't like that. I don't like that energy. Let's do Tarot of Dreams. Yeah. Let's do Tarot of Dreams for you. Let's look at the hair. Let's see what you're holding on to here. Cycles. It's coming to an end, but it just feels like it's lingering still. 2 of Cups. Woo. Okay. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. So there is going to be a second chance with this, but right now it's being let go of. I can feel like the ending, because before an Ace of Wands in reverse is typically a 10, like a cyclic energy of some sort. So if this is a relationship, it's somebody that you're very much tied to, right? Energetically, it's a really strong soulmate connection. Ace of Wands in reverse tells me that this new beginning is not meant to occur just yet. I like protection being here. I feel like this separation or this pause in this dynamic is happening actually for your benefit. So we have the 3 of Swords. Yeah. And some of you are like, it doesn't feel beneficial. It feels kind of shitty, Jordyn. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Some of you, this could mean that there was a third party. The third party doesn't have to be another person. It could be their job. It could be them working excessively. But this separation is happening because it's giving you time to heal. It's giving you time to get a new perspective. It's giving you time to see the other things available to you for yourself as an individual energy versus an enmeshed energy in this 2 of Cups situation. And so it's healing that pain so you can move forward. Let's look at reliability with the goat. Reliability. I know it flipped over in here. Yeah. Knight of Swords in reverse. Woo! Okay, this feels like the person you're dealing with. They might say that they're reliable, but they're very inconsistent, right? Their actions don't match their words. Knight of Swords in reverse. I don't like this. It's almost like they really want to be able to give these things to you, to provide these things, but they're just struggling to really, yeah, Emperor in reverse. Misuse of power. I don't like that. This is my way or the highway. It's also someone who wants to be reliable. They want to be this energy. They want to be someone you can look up to and lean on, but they don't walk the walk the way that they talk the talk. Let's look at Jackal. That just flipped on out, didn't it? 8 of Cups, the truth, 9 of Cups, and the Hermit. Yeah, you're taking time to yourself because it's really needed. It's necessary. You need to take this time for yourself because they have the potential to be the Emperor, but you also know that it's time for you to just focus on your own energy, that them not living up to that is something within them that they need to heal. And with the 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups, there's an Ace of Cups energy. So you're embodying this Virgo Hermit energy to really honor yourself, to really learn to love yourself, to learn to fulfill your own emotional needs instead of allowing the hurt and pain of dynamics with others to bring your energy down. You're like, oh, well, that happened, but I'm still up here because I control my thoughts. I control my emotions. I control the state that I'm in today, right? It's a very unshakable energy. And with the star, this is your energy, Aquarius energy on the bottom of the deck. This is validation to me as a reader that this is for you. But this also tells me that this is exactly what's meant to happen. Yeah, because then we have Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. You're seeing very clearly that there's a lot of love for the situation, for yourself, that you're honest, you're nurturing, you're kind, and you're very intuitive. But right now, you don't want to accept what they're offering you because you know, you see very clearly that it's not rooted in truth. It's rooted in distortion, quite frankly. Okay. But Aquarius, this is what I have for you. Guys, this is all the Zodiac signs. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want a free 10-minute reading, check out Patreon. Also, I did post a discount code at the top of our live chat feed. I will type it again really quick. What happened? Did my free... Hold on. I think my battery died. That's what happened. My battery died on my camera and it didn't give me a warning. Are we back in action? Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh no. What happened? Oh, my battery died. Okay, there we go. Oh Lord, I don't know when the camera froze, but hopefully you could still hear me for the Aquarius reading. If not, quick recap. It was just about embodying, come back here, allowing this Two of Cups to fall away and really embodying this energy of like, you need to really honor and love yourself, right? You really need to not be sold on somebody's false promises, because the divine is supporting you to know that you're intuitive, you're smart, and the way that you're feeling, you know, is justified. Okay, good. You guys could still hear it all. That's, oh, so my mic was to my laptop, not to my camera. That's good. So that's a blessing in disguise. But camera's fixed. 30% off all my services. I will post the code in here really quick. That's what I was doing. YouTube live 30% off all services. Cool. Okay. So that is a discount code for you guys. Go ahead, use that. It is the Black Friday promo code. And I love you. I wish you the best. Check out Patreon if you want access to a bunch of content that's not posted on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, any of it. Check it out. I'd love to have you as part of that family. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.